Today I'm going to show you how to make Damson Jam. You will need 750 grams of damsons, 750 grams of granulated sugar and 150 millilitres of water. So if you have a slightly different amount of damsons or granulated sugar, the way to remember it is it's equal weights of damsons to sugar, and for every 250 grams of damsons you want 50 millilitres of water. At this point you want to pop a plate into the fridge, which is going to be one of our testing methods. I'm going to show you two, but a cold plate is what we need for one of them. So to start with, we're going to de-stone our damsons. So just chop them in half and pop the stones out. I find if you pick the damsons slightly underripe, they will the stones will come out a lot easier. If they're ripe, they tend to cling to the stones, so it tends to be more difficult to take out. And pop your damsons into a saucepan. Then to your damsons add your water, and over a medium to low heat you want to simmer for about 10 minutes until the damsons have really broken down. Then add your sugar, turn down to a low heat and simmer until all of the sugar has been dissolved. Then once all that sugar is dissolved, you want to turn the heat up to bring your jam to a boil and boil it for about 10 minutes. Just make sure you skim off any of the scum on the top of the jam as you go along. Then we want to test if our jam is ready to set. So at this point you're going to want to get that plate out of the fridge, pop a blob of jam in the middle and pop to one side for 2 to 3 minutes just to allow it to cool. Our second method for testing is similar. You put a scoop of your jam onto your wooden spoon and again pop that to one side to allow it to cool. 2 to 3 minutes should do. While you're testing your jam, make sure you take your jam off the heat, and then this will stop it from overboiling, which will take it past the setting point. Then once it's been to one side for 2 to 3 minutes, you then want to, with the plate, you want to push your finger through the jam, and if it wrinkles, then it's ready to set. And with the spoon method, you want to tip the jam back into your saucepan, and if it falls as one clump, then it's ready to set. If it falls as a liquid, then it's not quite ready. So if your jam isn't ready either way you test, just pop it back onto the heat on a boil for 2 more minutes, take off the heat, retest, and keep doing that until it's ready to set. Then you simply want to pop your jam into your jam jars. So prior to this, I put some boiling water into each of my jam jars, give it a little bit of a swirl and tipped out very carefully because I don't want anyone burning themselves. And then just simply pour your jam, while still hot, into your jam jars, pop the top on and tighten, and this is going to create a vacuum seal at the top which will help your jam keep for longer. Then pop into a cool, dark place and your jam should be good for 4 to 6 months. And then once opened, pop it in the fridge and use it within a week. And there you have it. That's how you make Damson Jam.